In this video, we are going to go over some more order of operations questions. This is VL-939. These are some tricky ones, so let's get started. We're going to start off with example 1, where we, don't forget to remember PEMDAS. We have parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication, division, and then addition, subtraction goes last. So if you have multiplication or division, you don't always multiply first. Sometimes you will divide first because they're both equally important, and you break that tie. You decide which one goes first by looking at what's furthest on the left. So you basically go from left to right. So if there's multiplication and division in it, you don't know which one should go first. Start at the operation that is furthest to the left. Addition and subtraction works the same way. Sometimes you will subtract before you add, and you decide which one goes first by going left to right. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, we've got a parentheses, but inside the parentheses we have 1 plus, you have addition, and you have an exponent operation. So we'll do the exponent operation first. It's 3 to the second power. That doesn't equal 6, it equals 9. Bring everything else down. The plus, the 1, I'm going to bring down the parentheses as well, and the 5. Next, we still have stuff in the parentheses, so we're going to add those up. That equals 10. Bring everything else down, the parentheses and the 5. And then now we just have 5 times 10, which gets us 50. Let's take a look at example number 2. We have lots of stuff going on there. We have a set of parentheses right there, and in there we have subtraction and an exponent operation. So we're going to do the exponent because that's more important than the subtraction. That's 4. Bring down the minus, the 10, bring down those parentheses along with it because we still got stuff going on in the parentheses, so we don't want to just ignore them yet. And then we're going to continue working on the inside of that parentheses. That equals 6. Bring down those parentheses. And you may be thinking, why did I bring down the parentheses even though it's just a single number? Well, let me show you what happens if you didn't bring it down. I'm going to bring down the minus and the 5. I'm going to bring down the 4, the plus, and the 3. And I didn't bring down the parentheses. So you have this weird thing going on between 3 and 6, and you're not quite sure what's going on between them. Well, if you bring down the parentheses, it'll be clear what operation is supposed to happen between 3 and 6. It's multiplication, because another way of writing multiplication is having a number next to a parenthesis. So we have 4 plus 3 times 6 minus 5. Multiplication beats out addition and subtraction, so we're going to do that next. That is 18, I believe. So 18, bring everything else down. We have the 4, the plus, the 18, the minus, the 5. And then we go left to right. So addition, subtraction, 18 plus 4 plus 18 is 22. Subtract 5, which gets you 17, I believe. So I'm going to rewrite that answer right here. The answer is 17. All right, let's try example 3. Something crazy going on here. Let's go ahead and use a different color for the fun of it. We have parentheses 2 plus 5 parentheses 8 minus 3 plus 4 10 minus 7 parentheses. So multiple parentheses. Which one do we do first? Well, if you're not sure, you can always go left to right, and that's always a good idea, which is start at the left and then you move right. But it's a little shortcut, which is actually when you have like multiple parentheses, you can actually work them both at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inside of this parentheses. That equals 5. And I'm also going to do the inside of this parentheses. That equals 10 minus 7 is 3. Now bring everything else down. I'm going to bring down the 2, the plus, the 5, and then you're going to want to bring down the parentheses also, because otherwise it just kind of, you've just got 5 and 5 and that just looks like 55. So bring down these parentheses as well. Bring down the plus, the 4, and again you want to bring down the parentheses because otherwise it just looks like 4 and 3, like 43, and that's not right. So bring down those parentheses. Now I have 2 plus 5 times 5 plus 4 times 3. We have multiplication, 2 multiplications going on at the same time. So we are going to, if you're not sure, you can go left to right, but actually it's a shortcut. You can technically do them both at the same time, but let's just do it one at a time. So let's do 5 times 5. That gets us 25. Bring down the 2, the plus, bring down the plus, the 4, and also the parentheses 3. Multiplication again. That is 12. Bring down the plus, the 25, the plus and the 2, and then we go left to right, or it's 2 plus 25 plus 12. Technically do them all at the same time. That's 27. And that is 39, I believe. 20, 30, 37, 39, yep, 39. Our answer is 39. Let's do example 4. Example 4, we have a parentheses, and inside we have a subtraction and an exponent. So exponents take priority over subtraction. 4 to the second power is not 8, it is 16. It's 4 times 4. Bring down the minus, the 18. You also need to bring down the parentheses because there's still something going on inside the parentheses. You still have subtraction going on. And 18 minus 16, that is 2. Bring down the parentheses, and the 3, and the minus, and the 20. And in this case, I really didn't need to do the parentheses, but it didn't matter. I have 20 minus 2 to the third power. Exponents are more important than subtraction, so that is 8. 2 to the second power is not 6. It is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Bring down the 20, bring down the minus, and 20 minus 8 is 12. All right, let's take a look at example number 5. We've got 15 plus 7, parentheses 30 minus 3 to the third power, and parentheses to the second power. All right, let's do green this time. So we have exponent going on right there. 3 times 3 times 3, that is 27. Bring everything else down. The parentheses, the minus, the 30, the other parentheses, the second power right there, the 7 on the outside, the plus, and the 15. All right, still stuff going on in the parentheses, so we're going to deal with that. That equals 3. Bring down the parentheses, the second power, the 7, the plus, and the 15. Okay, so over here, it gets a little bit weird because we have, this throws a lot of people off. They're like, wait, 7 times 3 to the second power, what goes first? Well, think PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. And people may think, but this is parentheses right here, 7 and 3. No, that's not. Parentheses is do everything on the inside. Everything on the inside is done. What's going on between 7 and 3 is multiplication. And what's going on between 3 and the second power right there, that's an exponent. So exponents are more important than the, exponents take priority over multiplication. So that is 3 to the second power, which is 9. Still multiplying it by 7. And then now we're doing 7 times 9. That is 63, I believe. 63 plus 15 is 73, 78, I believe. 78, there it is. Got another example, number 6. Got lots of stuff going on. We have 3 to the second power plus a big parentheses known as a bracket. 5 plus 2 parentheses 8 minus 4. So we have a parentheses inside of a parentheses in this one. And so what we're going to have to do is we're going to follow the order of operations inside this bracket, which means we do the inside parentheses first. So 8 minus 4 gets us 4. Let's go ahead and bring down the parentheses because it'll never hurt if we do. Bring down the 2, the plus, the 5. Bring down the brackets as well. The second power, the plus, and the 3, and the second power right there. Yeah, it's kind of big, so let's try that again. Okay, so inside this bracket, we have 5 plus 2 times 4, and 2 times 4 takes priority. So we're going to do that next. 2 times 4 is 8. Bring down the plus, the 5, the brackets, the second power, the plus, the 3, and that second power. That bracket is a parentheses, so we're going to do that right now. That's 5 plus 13, 5 plus 8, which is 13. That's 13. Bring down the brackets, the second power, the second power, plus. So here we have 2 parentheses, 2 exponents. We have 3 to the second and 13 to the second. You can do them both at the same time. It's a little shortcut. So we're going to do both of them, 3 to the second and 13 to the second. 3 to the second is 9. 13 to the second is 169. And if you add those up, you should get 178. All right, last one. We've got this crazy challenge question where we've got like a top and a bottom and then a top and a bottom right there. So let's kind of separate. Let's do the top first. Top, and then let's also do the bottom over here as well. So the top says 10 plus 12 divided by 4 times 2. PEMDAS is we're going to do the 12 divided by 4 first, which gets us for a 12. That's 3 times 2. And then I'm going to do multiply before I add. That's 6 plus 10, and that gets us 16. On the bottom, we've got 5 minus 3 to the second power. Inside the parentheses gets us 2, and 2 to the second power is 4. So that's our bottom. This is our top, so 16 and 4. So over here we've got 16 over 4, which is improper. 4 goes into 16 4 times. So this is going to be the number on the left. On the right side, we've got a top and bottom as well. There's a top of the right side. We've got 30 minus 4 times 5 plus 6. And let's do the multiplication first. More important than subtraction or addition, so that's 20, I believe, plus 6 minus, bring down that. And then now with subtraction and addition, so we go left to right. It's 30 minus 20, which is 10. Plus 6 is 16. Let's do the bottom now. The bottom is 20 minus 4 to the second. Exponents go first. That's 16. So 20 minus 16 is 4. So on this side we have 16 over 4. Which is an improper fraction, and 16 over 4 is 4. So basically, we've got 4 plus 4, which equals 8. And that's it. Those are all the crazy difficult problems. Go ahead and try some on your own. Good luck.